Hello, and welcome back to Forged by Geeks, playing Kingdom Death Monster People of the Skull. We just had an extremely stressful and adventurous fight with the Slenderman that somehow we managed to have no one die.
Yeah.
Barely, multiple times.
Yeah.
But we pulled out 4 dark water. We drew 3, and then we got 1 at the end, which goes right into storage.
Yeah, well, oh, yeah, Goku was disemboweled. I forgot
Yes.
about that. So he wasn't going shit. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so yeah. Alright, so we get back to the settlement.
Oh.
Where were we? What were we doing?
Yeah. Well, everybody's like, "Hi, guys! What were you up to?"
Why are you bleeding?
And why are you carrying this weird black liquid?
Yeah.
Where did you guys get that? That looks useful.
We don't know. We don't know where it came from. Okay, update the timeline.
So we go up to Lantern Year 17.
Yes, we are now Lantern Year 17.
Okay. So, random event?
Yep.
Oh.
And nothing special. Thank God! Nothing happened this year. I mean, it's kind of funny.
Except murder, because it's always murder.
Yeah, but on 14 and 15, all we had was Gorm Climate. And yet it feels like, because of the last one, it feels like, guys, I've been through a war.
Yes.
Well, we did get the war room.
Oh, shit. 52 card pickup! Oh. Oh.
God, that dick.
Oh?
Just the fucking,
The Slenderman in general?
Yeah. Don't like him.
No, that's an understatement. Oh, how much harder does a level 3 get? I think he goes up to 20 cards. So you get a
-4 now on Ensnare.
And he goes up to 20 cards.
Yep, and basically all of his cards are in his deck at that point.
Okay.
17 toughness. If you get 15 insanity, you just die. He gets +2 accuracy and +1 luck, which means he's harder to crit against. And he's got +2 speed and +2 damage instead of +1 speed and +1 damage.
Ow. Yeah, that's going to be hard for us because our armor. We almost have to get up to 3 armor to handle a basic attack. Or 2 armor with a lion skin cloak. Mm-hmm. No, 3 armor with a lion skin cloak.
Either that or crit the fuck out of that one location that gives him a -1 damage token.
Yeah, which you kept missing.
I know.
You rolled 1s on that.
Yeah.
Because it's always murder.
Yeah, it's always murder.
It's always murder. Open maw. A large stone face slowly opens its mouth. Survivors prove their bravery by running into it. We can brave the maw, and the fuck we are.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just not something you do in most cases.
We could, basically we can turn people into endeavors if we want to.
Yeah.
Or one person into an endeavor if we wanted to. But
yeah.
I don't think we want to do that.
No.
So we do have one kind of issue.
Wait, don't we have to do Gorm Climate?
Yeah, we do.
There we go. Oh, the next card would have been a Slenderman one.
Do you really want to fight a level 3 Slenderman at this point?
Fair. Gorm Climate. I think we've read this one enough. Oh, shit.
So we either lose all the things in settlement storage, which is not fucking happening, or we lose one of our endeavors.
Yes.
Or one of our innovations.
I'm almost tempted to lose an innovation. There's one we don't care about much. Family. Oh, wait. That is a +1 departing. Survival.
Yeah. Scarification, actually.
No, we need that for something.
Okay.
That unlocks another one that we want. Language. No. Trying to think. Round stone training we really don't use.
Is there a consequence? Is it a consequence for something?
Nightmare training.
We do not have nightmare training. So theoretically speaking, it's curious as to whether or not it would go back in the...
No, nightmare training consequences.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't use roundstone training that frequently.
Yeah. So we could lose that, and it won't even go back into this because we lost nightmare training before.
No,
Or something.
we didn't lose it.
Oh, we got that from
ended.
something else. Yeah, this would just go back into the other thing. So it doesn't increase the deck size, which is nice. Yeah, I'd rather not spend our few rerolls.
Yeah, I don't like losing that, but... Okay.
Okay. Oh, if people think we chose to dump... What?
It does say return it to the innovation deck specifically.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay, so it does go into the innovation deck. Oh, then that changes things. We messed up something.
No, we didn't. We've never taken something and put it into the main deck.
The Gorm ones.
No, we put them back into the deck.
No, but as we were stepping back, I was removing the other ones.
Yeah, but it just says return it to the deck. Like,
So,
it's kind of a little bit confusing as to whether or not, but we returned that to the deck because we still had the prerequisites.
oh, yeah.
And then we removed from the innovation deck after we removed the second one, which is different. Like, it said, so we lost the second stage of the Gorm one. We didn't lose the first one first. So we lost the second stage, we put it back into the deck. Then we lost the first stage of the Gorm one, we put that back in the deck, and then we removed the second one.
Yeah, this one we don't have...
Nightmare training, but that specifically says return it to the innovation deck, which is totally different.
Oh, because once we return the first one, it would pop out the second one out of the
There's
innovation
some
deck.
argument as to whether or
Okay.
not it should, but that makes some sense. But this specifically says return it to the
Yeah, I
innovation
see what
deck,
you're saying.
so even if we don't have the prerequisite, it goes in.
Okay, so now we're done with timeline. Update death count, which we don't.
Yep, thank God.
And go on to develop. So do we have enough to innovate?
Depends on what we're willing to spend. We have 2 beefsteak, a pelt, and a shank bone, so we could theoretically spend those.
I would do it.
Beefsteak, shank bone.
Thinking cooking.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Beefsteak, shank bone. I don't think... So we only have 1 nightmare tick. Yeah. So we'd want to keep 1 shank bone and 1 beefsteak, because we can cook for 1 evasion. Which is really tasty, but we have 2 beefsteaks and 2 shank bones.
Okay, so we can dump a beefsteak, a shank bone, and a pelt.
Yes.
Okay. And we innovate. And I think we're going to be eating lots of skulls.
We only have 1 skull left, dude.
Oh, right.
We already ate a couple of skulls.
Yeah, we'll be actually dark watering stuff.
Yeah, that's the more important thing.
Okay. So,
Though we can't actually make the shit we want.
nightmare training.
Okay.
Forbidden dance. Don't we want that one? No.
Yeah, Forbidden Dance is interesting, but so is Sculpture.
And sacrifice. Forbidden dance would get us towards what? Why did we want forbidden dance?
Because it has a nice consequence in something.
Let's see. Heart flute.
It's, yeah, that wasn't the consequence that I meant because I misspoke. But,
Okay.
Face painting is that, Screaming Antelope is that, Saga is that. Okay. That was not it.
So maybe Dung Beetle Knight?
I don't think that's going to be dancing. Saga. We hadn't innovated Saga yet.
Oh god. Yeah, sculpture with otherworldly luck. That'd be awesome.
Sunstalker. Yeah, but we don't have otherworldly luck in this game.
Oh yeah, we don't, do we?
No. Conquer your shadow, blah blah blah. Sunstalker. Nope. Lion God. Nope. Unveil Knight? Maybe it is? Nope.
Okay, so that isn't that useful.
Yeah, there's something that Forbidden Dance is useful for, but I can't figure out what it might have been.
Okay. So, sculpture.
Sculpture is kind of tempting. What's the result of sculpture?
Create an inspirational statue.
No, what's the
pottery.
consequence? Pottery's good.
Yeah, good point. Sculpture it is.
Yeah, because we need love juice.
Yeah.
Specifically, because otherwise we can't make the gloom cream.
Yes. Oh.
So we need love juice.
So that puts pottery in there to do that.
Yeah, that means that theoretically speaking, we could force pottery.
Yeah.
Easier.
Yes. Okay.
So that was our first endeavor.
Okay, that's done.
All right. So this is the issue. So look at the Darkwater research. What do we need to do to level it to 2?
Okay, because we want to do so.
Yes.
Spend 2 resources and 2 dark water.
Okay.
I think we have a shit ton of pelts.
No, we don't. Not anymore. We turn them all into leather.
Oh, right. Do we have a shit ton of leather still holding around?
We do have loon ants.
Oh, yeah. Let's just...
I mean,
but they allow us to dump, yeah.
So we have 3 red vials. Those give us, those remove bleeding tokens and increase survival.
Remove 2 bleed tokens and gain 1 survival. The bleed tokens isn't useful, and the survival is only useful before heading out.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not only useful for heading out. It can also be used for, like, remember there are several settlement-related things that want you to have survival, like nightmare training.
Yeah.
I still would probably be most comfortable with losing red vials.
Okay. What else? What do we have resource-wise for that we can dump?
2 beetle horns, 1 century fingernails, 1 century shell, 1 compound eye, 2 elytra, 2 tail feathers, muscly gums, beefsteak, shank bone, crimson vial, no fucking way. 2 dark water in settlement storage, 3 leather, 4 preserved caustic dung, no fucking way. 2 lone ants, 1 nightmare tick, 1 skull.
Okay, 2 red vials it is.
Alright, we are down to 1 red vial. So we lose 2 of our dark water.
Okay, I'll lose 1 in the town, just for ease of tracking.
Why?
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter.
Like, either leave all 3 of them out, or we erase the ones in town.
Yeah, okay, so...
So we're now dark water 2.
Okay.
So, the problem is that we have 3 dark water left.
Okay.
And if we wanted to craft another gloom mendy, we would need 3 organs.
Ouch.
And if we wanted to craft the gloom cream, we would need a love juice.
Which we have neither of.
Yes.
Ouch.
So we definitely wanted 2, but...
But now we're set for a later one.
Yeah.
So we have 2, we're up to 3 dark water.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
So at least we're set, and we want the gloom cream most.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
So we have 3 more.
3 more endeavors.
Yep. Hey, thank you for the new follow. Lean Vibe, very appreciated.
So we want love juice, and we want hide, and we want organs.
Yep.
So those are the things that we need.
And we need Acanthus back, so we may do a Screaming Antelope next.
Oh, right. There is this problem. So we need to start considering
The
subterranean agriculture.
Yep.
Because if we don't start sowing, we ain't getting shit out.
And we could use the extra armor out of it.
Yes, though of course we will lose whatever we put in there temporarily.
Yes. But we could, like, do one of those, or we could, would we do that now?
We could do it now, because we can, but we would have to commit to hunting a dung beetle knight within the next 2 years to basically make it work.
Without the armor? But we wouldn't have our armor then.
Yes.
But level 1 isn't too bad.
Yeah, and we've got a couple of other things, because theoretically speaking, so we may hunt, if we hunted a screaming antelope this time, and then we hunted a dung beetle knight next, then we would still be able to increase the black harvest to level 3 if we needed to. Of course, we've got the problem that we need the stuff so that we can actually craft with the nightmare corn and the vampiric artichoke.
Okay.
So if we don't have that, then there's that problem. So Black Harvest will happen 4 years from now.
But we
That's
have to.
when we get it back.
Okay. Does it cost an endeavor to start this?
Yes.
Okay. So that's also something we have available.
So we would be hitting it in year 21. So we are running out of time to be able to do this.
Okay, so what are our next 3 lantern years? What are we facing?
We are facing anything we want, and then a Slenderman. But we gotta start doing this shit.
I know, level 3 Slenderman without our armor, but our armor's not going to be useful for it anyways.
Yeah.
Because he'll be hitting so hard, the armor really won't matter.
Yeah. So one problem is we are basically going to be sacrificing somebody to this.
Yeah, but we have some spare people.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's time to bury our shoulder pads.
Okay.
And maybe even the Zombato.
Note that we can only afford to bury... We can bury 3 things.
Okay. Why? What does it cost to bury?
It costs preserved caustic dung.
Oh, and then we need to hunt another one because we need to get more caustic dung to finish.
Yes.
Okay.
And we do have the problem that we need to spend bone in order to ensure that we actually succeed.
When do we need to spend the bone?
Now.
How much?
We have a 40% chance of needing to spend a bone. Otherwise, we just bury the gear. So we have a 60% chance of succeeding without spending the bone.
Per item?
Per item, yes.
Okay, how many bone do we have?
We have 2 beetle horns, which we might be able to spend, I'm not sure. 1 century fingernails, which we might be able to spend. We have 2 elytra.
Which I don't think we want to.
Yeah, it depends on what it costs. A shank bone, which we're hunting another antelope and we get shit tons of shank bone.
Yeah, so dump the shank bone.
Well, we don't need to dump yet.
Oh.
But that's one possibility.
Oh, we spend these when we retrieve?
No, we spend them now if we fail the roll.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I was misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go over the stuff. Century fingernails. All we need those for, we could, if we get vampiric artichokes and underplate fungus, we can make elastic harnesses with that.
Which...
But they're also a common drop of the Dung Beetle Knight.
Okay. So the rubber bone harness, once per showdown, you may convert all of your negative attribute tokens to positive attribute tokens of the same type.
And isn't it 1 to all locations?
No, it is not.
Oh, then let's not worry about that for right now.
It has some very nice... It has a lot of affinities, but that's the benefit of it.
Okay, so we can also use them to make digging claws, but we already have 2 of those.
We have 2 of those, so that doesn't matter.
Okay, let's spend, or we will plan for the shank bone.
Okay.
Or actually, let's spend these before the shank bone.
Okay.
So we have 2 of these, and we have a shank bone.
No, we only have 1 century fingernails.
Oh.
We have 2 beetle horns.
Oh, okay. The beetle horns let us redo the Age 1 and Age 2 story events, but possibly die.
Yes.
And that requires scarification.
Okay.
So that, I knew there was something we had for that. So I would say an elytra. The ribbed underside of these large shells make an ideal surface to grind weapon. A survivor may archive this to give all their attacks in the next showdown sharp.
That's why we were keeping it.
So
okay,
we keep the elytra.
Yeah, we keep the elytra.
And then you said a compound eye?
No, compound eye is not bone.
Yeah, I know, but you said we had one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So fundamentally, we only have the shank bone. And the century fingernails. So we'd have...
Note.
Yes?
We can make the gloom cream.
Why?
Muscly gums, beefsteak, compound eye.
Gloom cream requires
3
juice.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking the 3 organs.
Mendy is the organs.
Okay, so we could make a Mendy.
Yes.
But, okay, that's not necessarily worth it for a Mendy right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so we have a 40% chance, so we'll plan to spend the fingernails.
And note that we will not lose the gear if we fail to bury it. We just can't bury it.
Yeah, but we're going to be able to spend all 3.
Okay.
So we have 3 bones we can do.
Oh, what's the third?
Century fingernails, horn, and shank bone.
Okay, so you're willing to lose one of the horns.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm willing to lose a horn.
Okay.
So what are we going to bury? I'm thinking we can do 3 things.
Yes.
Definitely our 2 sentry shoulder pads need to go.
Yes. Because it's 3 to all hit locations
Yep.
when we're done with it.
Exactly. So
And
we'll
then,
bury
yeah,
those.
and then we'll also... Oh, God, that's so painful.
What do we need to
Burying
make
the
a Zambato?
An organ and a bone, I think.
We can do
No,
that.
wait, no, I think it's more than that.
Where do we make it again?
Weapon crafter. It's got to be more than that. It can't just be that easy.
Zambato. Great cat bone.
Shit.
And 2 hide.
Yeah.
So we may have to hunt a cat at some point too.
Yeah.
Though on what does it change? How does that upgrade? And can you still wield it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can still wield it. The upgraded Zambato is not frail anymore, which is not the important thing. It gains 2 strength and is down by 1 accuracy.
That is all?
Yeah.
That
But
does...
every little bit of strength counts,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
It's 2 more strength. So
But-
yeah, the frail doesn't matter. And the other thing is that it is now heavy, which kind of sucks.
What else can we bury?
I don't think we can bury much of anything.
Yeah, we don't have 3 of the sentry shoulder pads, do we?
No. Don't believe so. Oh, right. That's the other thing we could bury. Calcified Juggernaut Blade.
Oh, we have that.
Yeah, we can bury the regenerating blade to get a calcified Juggernaut Blade.
What happens? So what's the base?
It can't be used as a base item. It turns into a 1/5/9 weapon.
With bone.
With block.
Bury that. We'll do the
Yes.
2 sentry shoulder pads and the regenerating blade.
Yeah.
That needs to go.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense to me. It's
Okay.
also a grand weapon, so it's essentially a replacement for the Zambato anyways.
Okay, let's roll for that first.
Okay.
So 5...
Well, wait, no, hold up. Okay, so first we need to choose... So we're going to need 3 embalmers and 1 farmer.
Okay.
The farmer has a 60% chance of dying.
Okay.
The 3 embalmers cannot depart or spend endeavors in the settlement phase.
Do they have any side effects?
They will, if they succeed well, they gain an understanding.
Okay, let's have Goku, Ezra, and the 1 person who didn't get the skip next hunt on your side be our embalmers. Because we're not sending them out for the next fight anyways.
Why would we... Okay.
Because the skip next hunt can't participate in endeavors.
No, actually, both of my guides got skip next hunt, and Armin can't participate in endeavors.
Okay, so neither of yours can do it.
Well, no, Rukia just got skip next hunt because it was something else.
Oh, yeah, but I was talking about the 1, okay.
So she can go do that.
Okay, and then we'll have Goku and Urza join because we're doing a simple fight next time.
Yeah.
So we're not sending these out anyways.
So we need to find somebody who we are willing to sacrifice.
Actually, Urza I may not send out. Or as an embalmer. So we need 1 more embalmer and we need a sacrificial lamb.
So Kurisu is just a 1/2/2/1. Brooke is also a 1/2/2/1. Minmay 1/2/2/1. Kane 1/2/2/1. Shikamaru is interesting because he has the 0 presence fighting art, which means he's always considered to be in the blind spot, I think.
Yep.
But he only has 1 strength and 2 evasion. Because we didn't get him.
Oh, yeah. Let's sacrifice him.
Okay, so poor Shikamaru goes in to be our farmer. So we underground sow.
Well, we need 1 more embalmer.
No, we don't.
Yes.
We have Rukia and your 2 people
No.
because she's already...
Urza's not participating.
Okay.
We need... So, one of the 1/2/2/1s.
No, not
Urza.
necessarily. Oh. We could send Faye in. She is apathetic and has 7 understanding.
Oh!
So if
that-
she happens to hit that high mark,
We get her.
then she's no longer apathetic anymore.
So she's our embalmer.
Yeah, so she's our other embalmer.
Okay, and Goku.
And Goku. Okay. So, subterranean agriculture, what is the one for underground sow?
Underground sow. If Black Harvest is not on the timeline, underground sow.
We spend 1 endeavor
Yep.
to underground sow. Alright, the settlement laboriously works the ground. Prepare the farm. In addition, you may encase and bury gear. Nominate 1 or more survivors to be farmers. A survivor cannot be a farmer if they have already endeavored elsewhere this settlement phase. All farmers toil underground, pulling nightmare weeds and fighting seed-eating insects. The farmers are exhausted by their task. They cannot depart or spend endeavors this settlement phase. Roll 1d10, adding the number of farmers to the result. Shikamaru is our only farmer.
Okay.
We roll 1d10 and add 1.
3.
3. All farmers die, nourishing the soil.
Oh, so we get our endeavor back.
Yes. Add Black Harvest 1 to the timeline 4 years from now.
All new survivor. Oh, yeah, never mind.
Shikamaru. Population goes down to 15. Deaths goes up to 5. And we had the additional endeavor. Alright, add Black Harvest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Year 21.
And when do we face the Watcher?
25, probably.
Oh, wow.
Encase and bury gear. Nominate 1 or more survivors to be embalmers. A survivor cannot be an embalmer if they have already endeavored elsewhere the settlement phase. The embalmers carefully construct casings and bury gear deep in mineral-rich soil. The embalmers are exhausted by their task. They cannot depart or spend endeavors this settlement phase. So, century shoulder pads, and the regenerating blade. Doesn't
Nice.
matter.
Who gets it? Yeah.
Yeah. We will do the regenerating blade first only because we know that we want it
Yes.
the most, and so we will spend the bone on
So if you roll a 1, 2, 3, or 4, we need to spend a resource.
it. Yes.
Okay.
For each embalmer, select 1 gear with the mineral keyboard and spend 1 preserved caustic dung resource. So, we spend 1 preserved caustic dung.
I'll just spend all 3.
Okay.
So we're down to 1?
Yep. Okay, so Rukia rolls to bury the regenerating blade.
That is a 4, so that is a fail.
Yes.
So there goes the sentry fingernail.
We erase the sentry fingernails, and the regenerating blade is buried.
Okay. Whew. Can't believe we're finally pulling this off.
Yeah, I love that fucking regenerating blade. Okay. So, that goes back in the unbeaten light. Okay. Next. Faye tries to bury a century shoulder pads.
That's success.
That is a success. She gains an understanding, which cures her of the apathetic disorder.
Thank God. So she's useful again.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah, because she's a matchmaker and a tinker.
Oh, wow.
And just about to hit understanding White Secret.
Yeah. Well, of course, at that point.
Yes.
So she may be a good one to start bringing out.
Yeah.
Again.
Can't use, can't gain. Takes off. So, yay.
Okay.
So the century shoulder pads goes away.
And one more roll.
Yeah. Century shoulder pads down to 1.
I just mark it 0.
Yeah, I guess so. Buried. Century shoulder pads.
Times 2.
Yep, I know. Alright, and last but not least, Goku.
Okay, he's a farmer in real life.
Shitty farmer.
Shitty farmer. Fair. That is fair. If you've watched Dragon Ball Z or Super, he's a shitty farmer.
Yeah, so we have to spend the shank bone.
Correct.
So we spend a shank bone, we have buried all the gear. The gear has been expertly buried, for some definitions of expertly. Indicate this on the settlement storage and archive the gear. Gear may be recovered during the Black Harvest story event. Wow, we didn't have to spend whatever else, so I thought we had to spend a preserved caustic dung, but apparently not. Okay, so...
No, you, on Black Harvest, If Black Harvest is on the timeline, you may spend 1 preserved caustic dung to increase its rank by 1 to a maximum rank of 3. Limit once per settlement phase.
Okay.
Do we need it? Are we up to 3 yet?
No, we only got 1, so we'll have to use one of the preserved caustic dung.
So if we want to go up.
Yeah, which we do, because, I mean, I think we want the vampiric artichoke, right? Because we're going to only get 1 chance. We're probably only getting 1 chance at this, so if we want to craft any of the higher level stuff, is there anything we want from vampiric artichoke?
Elastic harness and beetle bomb.
Yeah, okay. So now that we have the tool belt, we at least have that to hook up the Manhunter's helmet. The beetle bomb was our other option, but that requires preserved caustic dung as well.
Yes. But we're going to get more from hunting a dung beetle knight between now and then.
Okay, yeah.
Or after.
So the question is, do we want to spend the endeavor now or later?
I would spend it now.
Okay.
So let's spend it now and get rid of the last one to raise, and that puts us up to 3, I believe.
No.
Oh, just up to 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
We start at 1.
So we still need to go 1 more, ideally.
Yes.
Okay. But, so we need at least 1 dung beetle knight, probably 2.
Why 2?
I thought we needed 2 in order to, 2 caustic dung to extract.
No.
Oh.
The Black Harvest, we are not required to have anything.
Oh, okay, so we just need 1 more caustic dung to get up to 3.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's easy.
I'm not sure why I needed the additional caustic dung. I guess just for the...
to go up to level 3.
No. I thought I needed it. I thought we needed an additional caustic dung for something. And now I'm not seeing anything.
Nope,
so.
just to go up to 3.
Okay. So the one nice thing about the beetle bomb is it would give us another way of hooking up the Manhunter's hat. But, yeah.
Okay, so now, let's look over our characters and pick who's eating the skull.
Okay. Yeah, the other thing that we do need to do, so none of the people who we just used can eat the skull.
Yeah.
One thing.
Which we're fine with.
Yeah, the one thing that we do have to remember about the Black Harvest is we have to defeat a level 2 dung beetle knight.
Before it?
Ideally, because otherwise we will have to run, because we need a cell. S-C-E-L-L.
Yeah.
And you can only get those off of a level 2.
And I believe you're guaranteed 1.
Yeah, you are guaranteed 1 as long as you defeat it.
Ooh. Do we need any special innovation for it? To get it?
To get the cell?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay. The problem's going to be we have to go through overwhelming darkness.
Yes.
But we have 2 fights we have 3 fights of our choice between now and Black Harvest, right?
Yes.
So
that is good.
So we have a little bit of time to try to get stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Before we go there. And we can always do the 1 armor pump with the 1 innovation.
Yeah.
Which innovation is that again? I always forget.
It's Shrine. It's right
there it
in
is,
the
yeah.
middle row.
Okay, so we have 2 endeavors left. Spend 1, we're going to eat a skull. We just need to figure out who. I think we have a few characters building up for it.
Alright, so...
I think I want to have Urza eat 1.
Okay.
She's still at 0 speed. So we might as well pump her. It'll put her up to 4 luck, 8 movement, and a bunch of other shit.
Yeah, we may want to consider possibly having Mononoke eat a second skull.
Oh, yeah,
because she's the transcended masochist.
Yeah, we wanted that. So Mononoke and Urza are 2 of them.
Okay. Oh man, we don't have a lot of people with a lot of luck.
Let's focus on people with evasion.
Okay.
Because we need to be able to handle the Slenderman.
Yeah. So, it is kind of interesting because we could theoretically send...
They can't see that.
Yoon up.
Oh, get up to 4 evasion.
Because she had so much -1 speed that, like, we wouldn't have to take the speed penalty. That would put her at 8 movement and 4 evasion.
Okay, and then if we get a second skull, we can do her and Ezra again, and we're still fine, because 2 speed we're fine with.
Yeah, and the other character is possibly Sato.
He's at 3?
He's at 3 evasion, and he has no speed yet.
Okay, let's do Yeah, let's do those 4.
Okay.
Here, I'll pass this over to you.
Okay.
So those are 4 eating the skull.
All right.
And our skull's gone.
Yes. All right.
Now we have 1 endeavor remaining. My default on that is to shrine. But
Depends on what we're going after.
yeah. So we're gonna have to do a level 2 dung beetle knight. We would kind of like to get an Zombato. Well, no, just in general, but that I think is lower priority. I think we're doing a level 1 antelope.
Yeah, because
We need to
we
restock
had
our campus.
pottery, then it would be worthwhile.
To do what?
A level 2.
Level 2 antelope?
Yeah, if we had pottery.
What does that get us again?
Because it would get us the barber surgeon location.
Oh, right. Yeah. But we can now get that in theory. But we have 1 endeavor. Oh, sculpture.
True.
Let me look through, pass over some of the character sheets they haven't done yet.
Let me finish this, because if I stop
Yep.
partway through, it gets very confusing.
And I'll dig through the others and see if there's any fighting arts that we might be interested in dumping over. And now we can't pass in the ones from the people that are doing shit.
No, we can't.
Which, are they in this pile?
No, they are not.
Okay, good. Okay.
So we could pass on Transcended Masochist. Lol.
We have extra sense.
Yes.
So that's one possibility. Ooh, that actually was one that we had talked about a lot. Trailblazer.
Yeah.
So how does this work?
So we have to spend endeavors to put it on other characters.
And
there is always the probable problem that if we do that, then we don't get the. If we do that, then we. If we use Trailblazer as our fighting art, then all we're getting is benefits for the hunt. Now,
Yeah.
the hunt is terrible, but is there anything that we would want to use to bring into, say, the final battle?
yeah, the biggest thing is we can only ever one time make an inspirational statue.
Mm-hmm.
We can't replace it.
Yeah.
Once it's made, it's made. So if we do Trailblazer, the biggest thing with Trailblazer is it'll really help with the hunt phase for the Dung Beetle Knight.
So, okay, yeah. One other thing that we ought to keep in mind,
Mm-hmm.
the Reverberating Lantern allows us to remove 1 token gained during the hunt phase, so it is essentially a protection against overwhelming darkness to a certain degree.
Good point.
Not completely, but it helps. There is one other thing that we could do with our... oh, that actually doesn't require anything. At some point, we should consider spending the Hunter's Heart.
What does that do?
So, the one thing about the Hunter's Heart is that as long as it's in your gear grid, if you die, you have a 40% chance of just coming back to life in the settlement.
Yeah.
So that's useful. During the settlement phase, you may archive it to Bleeding Heart, however.
Okay.
You Bleeding Heart, you get the Crimson Candy innovation. You can also choose one result. Gain +1 permanent accuracy and +1 understanding. Heal all permanent injuries for up to 2 survivors. One character gains 3 permanent strength in the Transcended Masochist fighting art. Or gain +1 permanent luck and increase the settlement survival limit by 2. So we may not want to do it now, and it doesn't require an endeavor. So
yeah. Okay, but do we want to put either Extra Sense? Extra Sense is also a good one to put into the sculpture.
But it doesn't save you if you're
doomed.
Yeah, if you're doomed.
Yeah. So Trailblazer would allow us to get through hunts quicker and safer, which is nice. Extra Sense would do that. What does Transcendent Masochist do? Is that the...
Its bleed tokens give you benefits, except it's permanent. Like, it's like when you gain a bleed token, you gain a benefit. It's not a secret fighting art, it's just a normal one.
Yeah. Oh, we could do Heroic.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow.
That may be better,
Yeah.
But that
heroic-
is spend
well,
all
we
your...
can't do that right now.
No, yeah. But that is spend all your survival.
Yeah, and it's only once per showdown.
Yes, but
But
that's
it's an
4
automatic
crits.
critical hit.
4 automatic crits.
Yeah, that's such a good fighting art.
That is tempting.
That is super tempting, but we can't do it this time.
No, that's fine. So why don't we hold off on doing sculpture? Because
Okay.
we have, we want that as, that would be good.
Yes.
So then do we just want to do a simple shrine, or is there something else? Oh, do we have any of the people that we just upgraded? Who did we upgrade?
Mononoke, Seo Yoon.
Do you have them, or?
I know, because I gave them all to you.
Okay. So, looking for characters.
Yeah, Nemesis fights are the ones where people die, so it's better to pick a fighting art that helps in those fights. Like, the Trailblazer is awesome, but...
Yeah, that's a good point. So Urza. You didn't do Sato, I don't believe.
Sato?
Yeah.
Actually, no, I think I did do Sato.
Okay. Sato.
Ursa didn't get the skull, I think.
Yeah, she did.
Did she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Urza was one of the ones we did.
Okay. And Seo Yoon and then Mononoke was one of them.
Okay. Okay, they all have fighting arts. If they didn't, I was thinking we do Settlement Watch on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nope, no luck on that. Okay. And these are shaping up to be 4 of our really good characters.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to get another skull for these fuckers.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, I think who was it?
Oh, right. Forbidden Dance. Shit.
What?
Now I remember.
What?
Forbidden Dance unlocks an ability on one of the locations. It allows you to turn monster resources into basic resources. That's why we wanted Forbidden Dance.
What did we end up taking?
Sculpture. So we would lose Sculpture and we wouldn't be able to pass Heroic on to other people. But yes, that's what Forbidden Dance is good for, because you can basically, it can help you force skulls out.
Spend any number of monster resources to draw an equal number of basic.
Yeah.
I say we keep Sculpture for now.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just, it was like, why did, because I knew we wanted Forbidden Dance for something, and I couldn't remember what.
Now we remember.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so do we want to consider doing a level 2 Antelope? These are all relatively low XP characters. It could get them going. And if we're going to do that, we should do Shrine.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, okay. That seems reasonable to me.
Roll on Shrine.
I'm losing my grease. My grease is getting slippery.
That's enough. +1 to all locations. And departing survivors add 1 to all hit locations. Where was the -1 coming from?
It was a settlement event.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're done.
Yep.
Oh wow, that was a fun one.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for joining us as always. And next week we're back with Gloomhaven. That'll be on Friday, followed on Saturday by Kingdom Death Monster, and then Saturday as well, we're going to be doing our final game of Pandemic Legacy Season 2. So, we may actually be live streaming that, and I'm going to be seeing if we can even get one of the creators on the live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Hope to see you back next week. Have a good one.
Bye, guys.